We got a limited right now for Super Bowl Sunday. We also have packs leaving the store, and we have some things to discuss with NFL Honors. Let's jump right into it. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Rob, aka Roboto. So this video right here, we're gonna dive right into the new LTD here for the Super Bowl. We're also gonna touch on some NFL honor stuff from last night. So there's gonna be two little parts of this video here that I want to touch on and go over with you guys. But before we jump into all that, I just want to let you know, if you are new here, I appreciate you for stopping by. Be so kind as to hit the subscribe button down below, notification bell right next to it, get notified anytime I'm live with brand new content. Also, if you like this video, if you like what you see, if you like this content, if you like me, that's not bars, that's facts. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And in the comment section down below, let me know what you think about Reggie White. Yeah, I said it, Reggie White, or the NFL honor selections. Let's jump right into it. So no in-game messaging in sight, but we were able to seek out and find Reggie White. And again, that's not bars, that's facts. Wow. 97 overall limited Reggie White here in the Packers colors. 82 speed on him, left end power rusher. Wow. 82 speed on him, 96 block shed, 97 power move, 93 finesse move. What? This card's kind of nuts. This guy's gonna be really good. Reggie White usually always plays pretty well, right? Especially like earlier in the year, he was a disruptor. Then he kind of got phased out. Now he's back, 82 speed there. I mean, he would be good. He's 6'5" as well. He'd be really good as a DT. Left end, I don't mind having him there left end either, because his finesse move is good. Power move, that stuff is all great. Block shed is great, and he has some speed. It's not top end speed, but 82 speed, it's competent enough. You'll be able to chem it up a little bit, say like 85 if you wanted to, on the Packers, Eagles theme teams, also through, you know, chems and such like that. So Reggie White here is the limited for today. I personally won't be going after him because we got Aaron Donald as the defensive player of the year last night for NFL honors. So I'm kind of holding and not going to do too many things. Today we're going to focus on making coins over on Twitch. We're going to be live, by the way, today, making coins over there, trying to do stuff so we can prepare for NFL honors. It's going to be an expensive week, but I also have a little feeling that they might help us out a little bit. And what I mean by helping us out a little bit, I think a lot of the cards that have recent high overall cards might get a little boost or a +1 of some sort, not really get a future good designed and all that NFL honors card, but we'll see when that actually comes. And we'll talk about honors in a little bit, but right here, Reggie White limited. I'm not going after him. Aaron Donald's coming ahead. I just went ahead and got Ndamukong Suh too as well not too long ago. So I'm good, but this Reggie White does look beastly. So shouts to Reggie White. The one thing I did want to point to you guys here before we go into NFL honors is over here in the store. You want to make sure you are aware of this right now, okay? So the store here will have timers on the Super Bowl packs here. So under 24 hours to go. It kind of kicked over around like 10:20 a.m. ish right there. So if you are in the game today, make sure you get all the stuff you need to get done while you can, because these prices on these things are gonna go up as you'd expect, right? So keep that in mind there. There are timers on those packs for the Super Bowl present. There's no timers popping up on these rerolls, but there are timers popping up on these coin packs here, especially this Super Bowl fantasy pack in particular, actually. So keep that in mind. Timers are also on the Super Bowl present pack, so keep that stuff in mind there. I don't know what's happening here. It looks like timers on the specific fantasy pack. I don't know. It seems a little fishy to me that only one pack has a timer on it, but we'll see obviously as time progresses, as time goes on. So keep all that good stuff in mind. Let's go ahead and dive into NFL honors. Again, we discussed all things NFL honors last night when it was revealed. I went over the selections. I went over what we might expect for Mutt. So let's keep that in mind as we dive on in. All right, so we're gonna break into some NFL honor stuff here and kind of how it relates to Mutt in the bigger grand scheme of everything we got going on here. So first and foremost, right here for the NFL honors, let's take a look at the MVP. Well, our guesses, I guess we could go, right? So we guessed Aaron Rodgers, TJ Watt, Derrick Henry, Justin Herbert, Chase Young, Josh Allen, and Alex Smith. I think we did pretty dang well here. As you see, Aaron Rodgers won the MVP. Aaron Donald won the defensive player of the year. That's probably the shocker out of the group for me. Derrick Henry, offensive player of the year. Justin Herbert, offensive rookie. Chase Young, defensive rookie. Josh Allen, fantasy comeback player. Alex Smith and Russell Wilson won the Walter Payton Man of the Year. It's hard to preview and predict that because that one's not really voted on by anybody in particular. It's kind of just picked, I guess you could say, but Russell Wilson did win it. So looking at it on the surface here, right? A couple questions to come up. Are we gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards? because last year, if you go and check on NFL honors on Madden 20, it wasn't quite that much, and we were missing some things here for NFL honors in comparison to Madden 20 last year. Okay, so keep this in mind here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 last year for NFL honors. This year we have 8. Okay, so 8 winners. So last year MVP was Lamar. This year's MVP is Rodgers. Expect that. Calais Campbell, Walter Payton Man of the Year. This year's Russell Wilson. Maybe we'll get to that. Offensive Player of the Year, Derrick Henry. Expect his card for Michael Thomas there, where it was last year. So Derrick Henry, Offensive Player of the Year. This year, Michael Thomas last year. Justin Herbert, Offensive Rookie. There's Kyler Murray for that. Defensive Rookie, Chase Young. There's Nick Bosa right there for that. Josh Allen, Fantasy Player of the Year. The only reason why he's on there is because last year, Christian McCaffrey, Run CMC, won it. Now, Comeback Player of the Year last year was Ryan Tannehill. And now the reason why Ryan Tannehill didn't get a card, and I believe this is what was announced at the time, was that Tannehill's card that came out, it was actually right there, it was planned for Theme Builders 2 already. So Tannehill was planned for Theme Builders 2, excuse me, which came out a little bit after NFL honors. So what does that relate to this year, right? There's a couple things here. And number one, I think in my mind, is Russell Wilson, Alex Smith, Josh Allen, the whole crop of quarterbacks there. Are they really going to give us 4 quarterbacks, right? Rodgers, Herbert, Josh Allen, Alex Smith, Russell Wilson. Sorry, 5 quarterbacks. So we can get 5 quarterbacks. 5 new quarterbacks are going to be 96 and up. I don't know. I'm not too sure. So I think maybe a guy like Alex Smith might get chopped at the cutting board here, just because he already had the NFL playoffs upgrade. And they didn't give it a comeback last year to Ryan Tannehill. But the thing is, Alex Smith had a great story this year, right? Russell Wilson here for Walter Payton Man of the Year. His impact in the community, obviously in his greater Seattle area there, especially during the times of civil unrest, Russell Wilson was very important to what everything and the initiatives that was going on with the NFL. So Walter Payton Man of the Year there was well deserved. But are they going to also cut him out of it and just keep those 6 guys there? Josh Allen, I think, is the one that will get cut out of this, right? If I had to pick guys that will get cut out of this, honestly, in my opinion, I think it's going to be Josh Allen, number 1, out. I also think Alex Smith might be out. And I think they might put Russell Wilson in something involving Black History Month. We already saw a little tease of that previously, where Black History Month was teased, and I think Russell Wilson will kind of slide right in there, given why he was given the Walter Payton Man of the Year was a lot of stuff that he had to do in the community and changing some things that happened over the last year. So Russell Wilson here is not a bad option. And Russell Wilson's accolades there for Walter Payton Man of the Year go beyond just everything in civil liberties and civil unrest. Obviously, he did stuff with the kids. Obviously, he did stuff with Feeding America, him and his wife, Sierra. So Russell Wilson has options, I think, to say the least, right? Here's also a good thing to think about, too. Could they just simply give a bunch of these guys +1s? In particular, Josh Allen, Russell Wilson, keep Alex Smith there, and then worry about give Chase Young his rookie premier, and then give Rodgers his proper card, give Donald his proper card, give Derrick Henry his proper card, everybody else there, and just do +1s for Josh Allen, Russell Wilson, and potentially just give Alex Smith his card there too, to keep a good, what would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. I don't know. That's just some options though for the NFL honors obviously coming up. So that's how we're looking at it. And the one thing I do want to make sure that everybody knows is that Alex Smith does have a recent card. He does have a card that's pretty high in the overall. I don't know, man. Would they really skip the Comeback Player of the Year after that amazing story that he had, right? Would they really do that? Would they really do that? Would EA really do that to him? I don't know, because Russell Wilson here also got Team of the Year 96. Could he get the 97 really? Just get a +1 there? Man, there's Alex Smith's 95. Like, I don't know. There's some decisions to make at EA. I wonder what they do. If I had to do one final guess here to wrap things up, I do think Rodgers, Donald, Derrick Henry, Herbert, Chase Young are all going to get cards guaranteed. I'd say that's a pretty high guarantee unless they completely switch the NFL honors program up. But if not, Rodgers, Donald, Henry, Herbert, Young, guaranteed. Josh Allen is probably the odd man out. Russell Wilson could definitely get an honors card, or they could bump him to another program to recognize his great efforts in the community. Alex Smith, I think, is probably the one out of those bottom 3 QBs that gets his card, his upgrade there. Question is it a 96 or a 97? I'd wager to guess a 97 for him. So that's it. That's NFL honors right there in a nutshell. Now, another thing I wanted to bring to everybody's attention is the Hall of Fame class, right? Now, Ultimate Legends are around the corner. We can feel it, we can smell it, we see them in the horizon. Legends are done, and these were the guys that were elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Now there's 6 of them here on the list, and I just went through and put them down here. Were they in MUT 20? Were they in MUT 21? Yes and no. So right here, Calvin Johnson, Megatron here, he was MUT 20, MUT 21. I think a UL is probably guaranteed. Peyton Manning, he was in MUT 20, hasn't been in MUT 21. I think a UL at this point, unless he gets a Super Bowl in LTD, is pretty guaranteed. Charles Woodson here, MUT 20, he was not in, but MUT 21 he is in. He could get a UL, maybe not right away, but down the line. But if they bump them up to 98s, Woodson could be a nominee there. Alan Faneca, MUT 21. I wrote yes in here, and that's a complete lie. He's not in MUT 21 right now. That's a complete lie, not yet. So Alan Faneca, not in 20 or 21. Drew Pearson, not in 20 or 21. And John Lynch is in 21. Ultimate Legend, I think yes. The crux of this whole thing here is, could we see a big Ultimate Legends release centered around the Hall of Fame potentially next week for the announcement, or when they actually do the enshrinement later on? Time will tell, but just keep this in mind here. These are the guys who were elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Catch you next time. Peace.